Are you okay? You good? It is Fog!
I had to untangle that out of Monty's hair. Hello.
It's all good. Hello, hello.
Wow, hello. Oh my god, it's spooky.
Whoa. What is this? A clean shirt?
It is. I have clothing now, yeah.
You have clothing?
A little tiny stain, but...
We don't see that.
Can you not see it?
No?
Okay, cool. Hello.
Hello. You doing good today?
Yes, I slept like 8 hours. It feels great.
Nice. Wow. 8 full hours.
8 full hours.
I'm jealous.
Hateful hours.
Hateful 8 is what I call a full night's sleep.
I won the game for you, Slacks, by the way.
What?
Robbie succeeded.
Robbie Rotten won the game?
No, Robbie lost.
Shit.
It is time for some Dota 2. We're going to first check in where we left off yesterday because we are still in the middle of the group stages. Well, we're at the end of the group stages. Complexity, Tigers making it to the upper bracket. Vega, Runes confirmed in the lower bracket. And 4 teams don't know yet where they're going to go. And that's where they're going to play today. And this is where they will end up. These are the playoff brackets that start tomorrow. Hope you guys are ready for them. There will be a lot of fun days. This is only day 3 of 7, so we're going to have another 4 days to play that bracket. And we're going to also talk about the teams that are playing the first series today, because we're going to have Na'Vi versus Infamous. And before we say anything more, I think Blizzy can say more than we all can.
Thank you, Shiva. I'm here with Blitzy, and I want to talk about your yesterday series against Complexity. It looked a little bit sloppy from your side, honestly, and you know, I know CS players sometimes get a little bit tilted. So after that first game, you played with T, you had a great lead, and how was the atmosphere after losing that series?
Actually, I think we should win first game, but we like throw a bit. So the first game was our game. Like second game was a bit harder because we made a bad draft. But about atmosphere, we still feel pretty good. We don't tilt, like you said. I think this lose is like important to lose now in group stage because we make some decisions about our drafts, about our gameplay. So we're gonna change it a bit, and we're gonna be stronger.
All right. And what do you think your chances are for winning this entire thing?
I think still good chances for us. Like we prepare very good, I think.
All right, well, there you have it. They're gonna be winning. Back to you, Shiver.
Thank you indeed, Bulldog and Blizzy. And according to Blizzy, they're going to win this thing. They have prepared good for not just this series, but also for the entire tournament. They were here first. They were here very early. During rehearsals, at some point, camera pans out to the player computers, because, you know, you practice that. And then they were all sitting there, and I thought it was a video of yesterday. But they were actually already all here.
Oh,
impressive.
My God, that's spook. Oh, spider!
Oh!
Very nice.
Hey, you celebrate Halloween, Fog. You're American.
Yeah.
I do.
You do.
I haven't been able to in the last like 4 years because I've been here every time for Halloween, but that's okay. Daniela sends me pictures when she's in outfits and all happy and having fun without me.
What's your best Halloween memory?
When I was young, when I was a kid, when you would just go and steal the whole baskets outside people's front doorstep.
What?
You did that?
Well, not me, my group of friends.
Yeah.
Okay. When you.
It wasn't me,
No,
but I also got a bit of the candy.
I actually had, I lived in like a pretty fancy neighborhood, thankfully. So you had like these, you know, private courts and stuff with like these kind of big houses, and they would actually give you, they're like the super king size candies. I don't know if you guys have them, like the King Hershey bar. It's like this big. We would always just go around that court and we'd change our outfits and go in again and get it again from them. So we would just get like these huge candy bars from this.
I feel like that's cheating.
Well, they had a lot.
Fog's a cheater. You know who's
They
not
had
a cheater?
hundreds of candy bars.
He's a cheater.
You know who's not? That.
What?
It's not a cheater.
It is Pepita from Infamous, and Bulldog is with him right now.
How do you know?
Nice.
Thank you, Shiver. I'm standing here with Papita. You're playing Na'Vi today. Do you think you're going to win?
Yes.
All right. Back to you, Shiver.
What just happened?
Whoa.
My in-ear is not working. What was said in that one?
Huh?
What was said in that interview?
Who's the worst panelist?
No, you-
Fogged.
Did he?
And it came back.
You're
don't
playing
think that's what he
Na'Vi today.
said.
Are you going to win? Yep. All right, back to you. That was it.
All right. Nice. Bulldog's an expert.
He doesn't have an in-ear.
This last
That's
year,
why
he's
he
been
can't
hitting it
hear.
with his elbow.
I love him. Man,
We're so
the elbow
fast.
hit's very good for interviewing Fogged. Okay? And they're not paying attention. Bam, baby.
Wow.
Huh?
All right, guys, let's talk about this matchup because both teams are here for a reason. They're 1-1 in the groups so far. First day, we were actually very impressed with how Na'Vi performed, Fogged, and then they kind of didn't do as well yesterday. And a little bit vice versa on the side of Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous, I definitely had I mean, they had great games. Papita on the Broodmother yesterday, Tomato on that Terrorblade they were really, really good. I think Na'Vi, they had a good showing in like the first 30 minutes of that first game, and then they kind of crumbled after that one. I can't remember the second game right now. They also gave Io Gyro again, right?
It's correct, Fogged.
I do believe so.
That is correct. Confirmed.
Might be correct.
The thing about Na'Vi that's interesting is that they do have like these set strategies that they're coming into. And I was talking with Mag yesterday. Mag, their coach, he's here. I did not know that he was actually their coach. Oh my God, did you?
What did you just do? What did he do?
I found that outside this morning.
Are they edible spiders?
Yeah, they're chocolate.
I know for a fact that they're plastic.
Definitely found that earlier, and it's plastic. Don't eat plastic.
I saw them swallowing.
Don't eat plastic.
It's really not healthy. It's really not good. But no, the second game they didn't get Io Gyro against Complexity.
I
have no idea what.
So Io Gyro against
spiders.
Complexity.
No, Complexity had Io Gyro in Series 1. Game 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not in Game 2. Game 2 they abandoned themselves.
Okay.
And it was it was a pretty chaotic game.
I don't remember.
I guess it was chaotic because it was Slacks and Bulldog casting.
No,
Oh God, that's what it was. It was that. Oh yeah, now I remember.
I just remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Na'Vi?
We had a lot of slugfests yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Na'Vi had a rough day yesterday. I think they kind of were playing out of character. We saw a very strong showing on day one. And then yesterday, I think Bulldog might have hit it on the head, man. I mean, they expected to win that first game. Didn't work out. It was a huge slugfest. So hopefully they've calmed down a little bit. Ready to see that team that we saw on day one. Na'Vi shouldn't be losing to Complexity.
I agree. I think Blizzy had a rough one yesterday, right? On the Tiny in particular. He had great showings on the first day. He was crushing it on the Magnus. But yesterday on Tiny, he needed to step it up a bit more. So we're looking at Blizzy.
What are you thinking for Infamous?
For Infamous, I think if they just have these like sound strategies and they have these like comfort heroes, I think Tomato's been playing super well. Like his Mirana, his Terrorblade are top notch. Papita, when he gets his, it's really good. Schofield, I think he should just play like Earthshaker and Earth Spirit. That's pretty much it. He's really good on those. I did actually get to talk to them a little. Well, not talk to them in particular, but I was talking to their manager.
Yeah.
And I speak Spanish, so they were just telling me that there's a little bit of communication that they're still getting the hang of. Because Schofield just came in like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. They haven't really played with him too much.
What's the word for skeleton in Spanish?
I can't think about it.
What's the word for ghost?
You put me on this Fantasma?
You don't speak
It'd
Spanish at
it'd
all.
just be that. It'd be Fantasma. That's just like...
Fantasma!
I don't think that is it probably is. I can't speak Spanish. No hablo español. There you go.
What's the word for ghost in Dutch?
Geest.
Haste?
Geest.
It's a Geist kind of thing.
A Geist!
A ghost is often a spoke.
What?
What?
Spoke.
A spoke? I over there. That
Wait, what's a
ghost
skeleton?
just spoke.
What the hell is a skeleton in Spanish? I feel like I know it, but
Senor Bonzo.
it's definitely not that.
Senor Calcio.
What? Calcium?
We'll come back to this after the game. How about it, huh? I just, before we head into the series, I want to hear from you guys who you favor in this matchup. Because
Na'Vi.
Yeah?
Na'Vi. I think sound strategy will win it for this one.
All right. How about you, Slash?
We're infamous. Weren't they the team that said we lose, we win? They said they lose that one and then they 70% to the victory. Am I wrong on that? Pretty sure it was them.
I think you might be right. They were like 70% in the first game that they would win, and
That's
then
right. And
if
then
they
they'd win the tournament.
win it, then
I'm
they would
down.
win the tournament.
To me, that sounds like a prophecy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for Infamous on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably going to be very wrong, though. But I like to believe.
All right.
I don't know. They played good. Whisper was dope on that Pango yesterday, too. I'm looking forward to them. As long as they get their heroes that they're really comfortable on like that, I think they have a good shot, but
I
I think
feel-
Navi has better sound, like overall strategy.
I feel like these cobblewebs are definitely distracting my panel members here.
I'm still talking. I'm just having fun.
Every human should be afraid of spider.
Halloween's about fun.
Why? Well, no, we have evolved past that.
No, we haven't.
You just put a spider in your freaking mouth.
Weren't
Yeah,
we
well, they're
talking
good
about
source of
spiders
protein.
and flamethrowers yesterday?
Yeah, come on.
No, the flamethrowers was today. Oh, no, it was
That
yesterday.
American, though.
That was
Oh
good.
my gosh, that's an axe, ladies and germs.
Axe makes it through. Magnus gets banned in the first 3.
Yeah.
That's been happening. Magnus has been real good, especially against Na'Vi. I mean, with Na'Vi, that down low axe might not have won the game, but certainly won our hearts. So gotta get rid of that bad boy. Tiny Phoenix, interestingly enough, not really. We've been seeing these supports in a lot of games. Now officially over 50% of the games have had Tiny in them. So
Is that you have that stat?
yeah, we
Yeah,
figured it
yeah.
out last night.
We
This
threw that last night.
pushes it over. So Tiny now making it in. Undying, baby!
A great response to the Tiny.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Like-
Tiny hates playing versus Undying.
Why is that?
Cause he's tanky, drops Tombstone, you throw your combo, you're stuck because of some zombies. You don't kill zombies.
Ooh,
You don't kill zombies very well.
that's not good.
Yeah.
You remember yesterday when it seemed like Na'Vi knew exactly what they wanted and they knew exactly what their enemy was going to pick all the time for the first game? I feel like that's the same here. Na'Vi is actually picking pretty fast, banning pretty fast.
I think they could consider banning Necrophos still because they have the axe. I think it's not a fun matchup if you want to be running core axe. Yeah, actually, don't ban it. Could see Infamous take Necro. I think Necro's really good right now for them.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, no, I think they still can do it. They can still grab it. They can run it in multiple lanes. Tiny can also be ran in multiple roles. It's a bit versatile still. So Phoenix versus Undying. We've got the egg versus the zombies.
Dog, I got
Saw
a
the line.
question. We're
Yeah.
banning out Lifestealer. Does this mean Infamous is going to think about doing that Bat Rider? It hasn't worked out very much, but why else do you ban Lifestealer on Infamous?
Because they've got Tiny. Tiny can struggle a little bit versus that hero.
Yeah, can't do his combo easily.
Yeah. And you're a 0 armor and you're a high HP hero, so Feast really hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
But they could also be looking at a specific hero, so that could be possible.
Thank you.
I got you, buddy.
Very cute. Interested to see what we get here. Coming up next, we kind of have seen all these heroes before in this tournament. Phoenix, Tiny, Undying. Hopefully we get to see the prophecy come out from Undying. To get those multiple tombstones. But,
See, don't worry, I gave you a shot.
I heard
You
it.
did? Okay.
Loved it. And Phantom Lance are going to be knocked out as well. No big surprise there.
Yep. So super carry that's left is still the Terrorblade. Who's gonna get the Terrorblade?
Terrorblade, Terrorblade, Terrorblade. Man, Dota is in a pretty spooky place right now. Undying, Terrorblade, very
Pugna.
oh,
Spooky skeleton.
God, Clinks. Very Halloween themed,
I feel like there should be extra spooky time on the Halloween then.
indeed.
Valve is an American company. They should do it.
That's true. We
How
might.
come Europeans don't celebrate Halloween?
It's just a commercial thing that got blown up.
What do you mean?
There's no Europeans at all. No.
I mean, some people might do it, but in the Netherlands there's something in November that is celebrated more.
What's that?
Well, I don't know because I don't celebrate that either.
Oh my.
It's called Saint Martin.
Satan Martin?
No, Saint Martin.
Oh, okay. What's that?
People go to doors and sing songs and get candy.
All right, that does sound kind of scary.
What about Dia de los Muertos?
Dios! Mio.
Clockwork.
We saw that Clockwork carry yesterday, dog.
Clock went ham yesterday. What was it? Was it SRF was playing it? I think it was.
Oh, some
Can't-
wild child stuff.
That was a very, very sick game watching the clock. So, all right.
Follow that up.
Versus,
know-
Undying zombies can be a little annoying, blocking the hook, but he's good at isolating these two heroes. If he does ever find them, they don't really get out of it. They have to opt for force staffs early on.
Bruh, is this gonna be a Shadow Fiend game?
That'd be sick. Haven't seen the Shadow Fiend Clockwork in ages.
Bruh, pretty good against Tombstone. Knock out those
Decent.
zombies, knock out those Undying. Big damage for Axe.
Shadow Fiend disappeared. He's gone.
He's
He
gone.
didn't get picked once.
Yeah.
Or banned.
Not
at all
yet.
in Hamburg.
Radiant team pick.
There's the Willow. All right.
Chavash, I mean, yesterday didn't really work out that well, but we remember seeing it in
Maincast.
In Maincast.
Yeah.
It was, I think it was godlike at minute 8.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was so
It's-
silly good.
It's crazy how much damage it can do. It's fun to play. Like, it can protect Tombstone pretty well. It's fun to play versus Phoenix. You have a high base attack time already, so you can actually kill that egg very easily if your Willow's in position.
God, look how fast her wings move. That must be exhausting.
Look at the difference between Willow and Phoenix.
Phoenix
is
is just-
chilling.
And then, oh man, she's like a hummingbird.
But you can't think that is exhausting, because do you feel like breathing makes you tired? It's like a thing that is just happening naturally.
For Slacks, it does.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna pass out right now. No, I don't know, man. Like, imagine if you could have the super ability to fly,
Yeah.
but it was like running. Would you even use it?
What do you
Yeah.
think, bro?
I would train loads.
I would train a lot. I definitely would too.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, wait. Does everybody have it or just me?
Just you.
Yeah, I would train loads.
Yeah.
But then you'd be like
Did you ever-
exhausted in the air and then fall down and die.
Did you ever read that book, The Goosebumps?
I've read
Did you ever read
Goosebumps all the time,
The one
dude.
where he learns to fly.
Yeah!
You've read that one, right?
Yeah!
What's the title of it?
I don't know.
But he gets it, and then like and spoiler for Goosebumps, by the way, and then his friend gets the power, remember? And then he pretends to not be able to. That was a sad Goosebumps.
Dude, Goosebumps was the jam. My favorite
So-
one was The Beast from the East!
Beast from the East was scary.
Whoa!
Jesus.
I don't know what these people are talking about.
Why'd I bring up Goosebumps?
Spooky shit.
They get the Necrophos. So they had the axe set up. They show that this axe is a core axe, and now they're playing it versus Necrophos. That's a very, very good pick there for Infamous. Playing core axe versus Necro is not fun. So we said that probably was going to be the case that happened. It did. Navi, they picked themselves up a TA.
Yep.
Man,
TA versus... Phoenix can be a bit annoying to play versus TA.
why? I mean, you got burns. It's actually kind of good, doesn't it? It takes away your shield if you get that little fire spirit on.
Yeah, Phoenix is good versus TA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe I said it wrong. Maybe I said
No,
it
it's
wrong.
okay. Man, it made me real sad. I will tell you one Halloween tradition I used to have, Sheever.
Yeah.
Goosebumps?
Get my buddies together and we would watch Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps as like 20-something-year-olds and just shit talk it for like 9 hours.
It was so bad, but so good.
God, they're so good.
Are you afraid of the dark? Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
They
I
got
wish
rid
we
of
could
it.
watch those today.
I feel like I missed out on a huge part.
We had some really good bad TV in
Oh,
the
yeah,
US.
we did. Really spooky stuff. Sheever,
TA. So they've got really good Roche around Navi now. They've got Flesh Golem plus Templar Assassin. Their team fight's pretty decent, but I mean, this Necrophos versus Axe is...
what makes them so good?
You're high strength. You just can't... You don't have like good ways to deal with Necrophos. Your damage isn't there. Like he's a range.
Huskar.
Oh my god, they got Huskar.
Not this again.
Is this a good Huskar game?
It's pretty good. There's no real physical damage right now on Infamous beside Tiny, and he doesn't really like... He doesn't get to that point. He's usually mostly magical early on.
That would have to be a carry tiny.
So, but is Terrible? Oh no, they did ban the Terrorblade too before picking that one. All right, Infamous. What deeps do you got? Get a right clicker.
PA.
I mean, Necrophos has a plus damage talent. You know, he has the right clicks, so not too sad.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, obviously it's not ideal,
Yeah.
but it's something.
He at least has Reaper too. Like even
Yeah.
if you have high magic, if you drop low enough, Reaper's gonna chunk you.
Yeah.
They've got something, but it's not great. You know, they need more for this Huskar still. But they do have the last pick, so what's it gonna be? Clinks, they get that hard right clicker, and this is a matchup that we've seen so many times actually. And I've seen the Huskar win, actually. 3 of the times now that I've seen that matchup. Clinks
Yeah.
versus Huskar. But Clinks is good. At least to deal that straight physical damage. But now there's a Tombstone too. Do they have Tombstone hitters? They have Phoenix. They can't kill Tombstone that much. Strafe is
Decisions
good, but you
to
don't
be
wanna waste your
made.
Strafe on it.
You said Navi before the series started, but now you've seen the draft of game 1.
Infamous.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You said
Biased
Infamous before the series
Peruvian
started.
Damn.
What do you go for now that you know the draft?
You know what? I would like to switch, but I feel like Infamous's draft, both of them could go 50-50, so I'm going to stick with my gut, go for my boys, SA Dota. Let's go.
Oh god, we're going against the Huskar.
Huskar.
Look at that. They put the wrong one.
All
They
right,
put you on Navi anyway.
sure.
You don't get the both.
Slacks.
All right.
Please
I
God,
will
no.
go... I feel like it's a very even draft, and I feel like that our prediction should reflect that. So I'll go for Navi so that it's 2-2.
Yay!
2-2.
All right, keep in mind, you guys, during the game, once the game actually starts, you can vote for the Hacks MVP, and we'll criticize your choices after the game.
That's motivating.
Yes. Make sure you choose wisely. Choose correctly. And that is the only way.
Don't break my 100% streak. You're versus a Huskar.
All right. It's over to our commentary team. It is Moxie and Bulldog.
Woo!
Hey guys, well I'm loving the SA backing here. Obviously, you know, SA close to my heart, obviously. So what do you think though, Bulldog?
There's a Navi, and they picked Husker. They got pretty good win rate with this hero, doing well with it, and there's an Undying that they can't really deal that well with the Tombstone, so that's a big problem. And as Farg say, you don't really want to hit it with Clinks with your strafe, you want to hit that on heroes. So if it goes a little bit later and Soneko gets that little 15 talent, it's going to be a big problem for them.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this Undying coming out lately, and they clearly feel very confident about this, all those tips coming out, right? But, yeah, you know, I absolutely hate Necrophos. I hate this hero so much with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. But, you know, it's on the side of Infamous, so let's see what Papita can do with this. Yeah. Or Papaya, as it's calls him now.
Yeah, it definitely is a good hero. It's got one of those kind of unfun mechanics where you add Death Timer, but you know, it's good to have some unfun mechanics, and then you can have more mechanics in your game, which is good. But yeah, 30 seconds of minutes, like level minute 15, it's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying to deal with. But yeah, we're just switching to bounty runes here.
Oh, your favorite, right?
Yeah, I like runes.
You love runes.
Yeah, what lanes do we got here?
We got a Dancing Undying here in the top lane, going up against Whisper here and Moose.
Oh yeah.
There's Crystallize on that Huskar.
Huskar is always that scary laner you always have issues with, and Tiny has 0 armor, and he's gonna suffer a bit there. Yeah, we usually see Huskar mid, which can be very scary. But instead we got the TA, and TA is a very good, or not very good against Clinks. Clinks does that W and does remove 2 fractions. So it's one of the few heroes that is pretty good against TA.
Now, Magical's been looking pretty good lately, though, too. So we don't actually have Papita in the mid lane. That's normally where he plays. They do swap it up a bit, obviously. Tomato, no stranger to that mid lane. But do you think that he's going to be able to recover well? There are mechanics, right, that he can take advantage of. He could, oh, boy. Oh, man. Whisper, Soneko, he's looking for it. He's going to chase over. There's one more decay, and Soneko draws first blood by killing out Whisper.
Yeah, this lane will be very hard if they don't play it perfectly. Tiny is supposed to be a strong laner. Oh no, he's fine. Yeah, the top lane, Huskar against a 0 armor hero, and the problem with Huskar mid is that you can't really run down a hero, but on the top lane, it's a long lane, obviously, so you can just keep following him, running him down, which is very scary. And yeah. What about bottom lane? What do we got on bottom lane?
Got the Dark Willow and Schofield. I love, let me tell you, I love Schofield Clockwork. This guy, I've seen him play a lot of this hero. He's very, very capable on it. I'm looking forward to seeing some plays with this.
Yeah, it is a good hero. It's a skill-based hero, so it's a little bit risky, because if you miss that ult, you can just lose out on a team fight. So it is a little bit risky unless you're really good.
Oh, this guy's good. I promise you, Schofield is
all right, we'll see about that.
Hero.
Otherwise, I'm gonna blame you.
Yeah, what else is new? All right. But yeah, it looks like we're seeing top lane just Undying getting a little bit low. It feels pretty good though, right? Because you've got the Phoenix, who is of course a strength hero, so you're taking away some of that strength through the HP there. So is making some space though here for the time to get things done. We got the Battery Cell Cox him out over here onto the Willow. We'll be able to just go, cut through. There's going to be the Cursed Crown coming out. A couple clicks coming out here from Papita as well, but nothing too wild.
Yeah, Clock is pretty good this game. Oh, he's not going to die, is he?
Icarus dive. Moose got excited there, I think. Right. Excited scree.
Yeah, Clock is really good this game because I don't really have any hero that can get out of his battery assault, which is one of the more important parts of this hero. But the hero got some nerfs with the mana cost, so you just run out of mana really quickly with this hero, which is a massive issue.
That might be why we haven't been seeing it like in a core position as well lately. But Magical actually out of mana here, but taking a lot of damage over here onto Tomato, lining up those side blades with the double damage. And he's out of regen, I believe, too, right? Does he have anything? Yeah, he's out. He used his salve earlier, so he's got to be a little careful because I think Magical feeling a little bloodthirsty, trying to line up those side blades, but Clinks has already moved himself out.
Yeah, we've seen this time and time again where Magical gets team mid and he just proceeds to destroy the lane. And Clinks is supposed to be kind of good.
Oh yeah, the Avalanche toss back. They really want Sneko here. He's like liver though. He's still alive. The Undying name coming out, but he will actually get taken down. Now Crystallized moves might have been a little bit too hasty, but nope, they'll actually find themselves.
There you go, being manly right there. It goes his way.
What a burb.
Middle bottom, did anyone die bottom? No.
I don't believe so. Only 3 kills on the board.
Yeah, there we go. The top lane is going backward in the favor of Infamous. And the CS, yeah, not looking that good for them anymore. For Navi, dying 2 people there, a little bit aggressive by Sneko. It's a classic play. You always see Tiny just toss a hero into the tower. So Sneko should obviously have seen that coming, a little bit sloppy.
I miss the days of IO Tiny in the mid lane back in the day where like before everything got switched around, right? Because you could get a really good toss back with that tether slow and then throw out the spirits, get the avalanche off and just repeatedly do it over and over. I miss that. But we actually do find out Magical getting a kill in that middle lane. Phoenix standing nearby but can't really do much other than look. As,
yeah, that is a solo kill. That is not very good. You don't want your mid to solo die. And the deny on his own ward.
Ugh,
denying 110 gold, that's amazing. And the runes coming up.
Oh, bottom lane though, Blizzy's gonna get caught out here by Schofield. We'll throw out those cogs. Nice curse ground coming through though. Might be enough to save him. They're still looking. They'll be able to throw out the Bramble Maze and slow them down just a bit. So Blizzy gonna be able to walk away here.
And we see this a lot with Axe, where you can't, if you can't lane, Necro, as Fox said, is really good against the Axe, but you just go behind the tower with Axe, and they picked a good hero on Infamous. They picked the Clock here, who can actually just straight up kill the Axe if he hits level 3 and gets that better. So there's a lot of heroes that can't really man up against the Axe. You got like an Ogre or something who just goes to hit him, but it doesn't really matter. But the Clock can actually kill him.
That's true. It looks like we might have a little trouble here. Whispers spending a little time on fire. But Sneko, they chased after him a bit, but he's very difficult to kill, right? Especially when he's got those stacks of decay on him.
And the middle is an absolute slaughter. 10 CS on Clinks. Clinks is one of those heroes you want to snowball with as well. Like the ideal game for Clinks is you have a decent lane, he's a good laner, and then you just get level 6, kill some people, snowball out of control, and that's not going to happen this game. So this Clinks is kind of screwed, and they last picked this as well in the hopes of just doing well in the lane. This is not what they planned.
Now Clinks is supposed to do quite well in this lane, right? Because of the fact that he could burn down that refraction pretty quickly.
Yeah, it should be doing fine here, but not everyone is god gamers. It happens.
Toss back comes out here in the top lane. They've got their eyes on Crystallized. They just got a lot of fire spirits on. Sunray comes out. Should be enough to take him down, and that's going to be a kill for Moose, but will fall because Sneko is looking for revenge here still. Whisper trying to juke himself around, does have himself the bottle, actually manages to walk away right in front of Sneko, so it's a pretty good kill there, getting Crystallized taken down for the Phoenix.
Yeah, I think Husker could probably just stood his ground and maybe do a little bit more damage, maybe being able to kill the Tiny, but he's just panicking, running for his life. Understandable. And they probably want to do some kind of thing middle to help this Clinks, because he needs to have a game here. Like 12 CS is not looking very good.
Can they rotate the Clockwork, do you think, to go create some space against that TA? Or?
Yeah, it's really hard, because without his ult, he's not going to get in there, because the traps, no one's going to get close to him unless it's Phoenix.
Even then, Phoenix could just get blown up right now, because not really well leveled, obviously, as a support.
Jesus. Absolutely destroying the Axe. Is getting tons of farm bottom.
So how does this all play out now? Because the top lane seems like it's going pretty well for Infamous. Mid is a disaster. Like you said, not a lot of CS over there on that Clinks. He is so close to that level 6. He can taste it, but not quite there yet. And Axe is just doing Axe things, He doesn't have to stay on that lane. He can go and cut waves if he wants. He can go jungle.
And it looks like the Clock is manning up bottom, not fighting Axe.
Looks like it. We'll have a Curse Crown come out, though. We'll get the Cogs Battery Assault. It's going to be that Shadow Realm coming out from the Willow. She's looking to get a little bit more damage. Oh, but that miss. That's got to hurt. But not the Clock.
Yeah, the Dark Willow is such an annoying hero to deal with. Just helping the Axe so you can't die. Just put the stun and the Clock is not going to kill anyone. Yeah, the top lane is still pretty scary for Tiny. The Husker, as he levels up, is starting to do a lot of damage, and Tiny still is sitting on 0 armor. And the Husker's level 6 now.
It has to be very, very careful with that. Do you see that gank here in the mid lane? Schofield, you know, trying to take some of his experience here, try to be a thorn in the TA side, but not really doing too much, it seems, especially when you consider what she like level 8.
Yeah, the only way they can go here is if this smoke can come behind with, well, he's almost dying.
Schofield.
Hold up.
Oh, do they? Oh, there's gonna be the Phoenix, so they're gonna turn this around. Magical might be in for some trouble. Tomatoes here. He's gonna try to burn him down with the strafe. They've got the meld, but they've got a lot of things to kind of cause some problems as well. Followed up, still burning to death. They push her out, and there's gonna be the scythe coming out from Pepita. Beautiful kill. Clockwork still in trouble. He's actually still alive. How is he still alive? Battle Hunger coming through. A little bit of a heal coming out from Necrophos. Axe goes. He gets that dunk, and they'll turn back around, try to get some more damage on the Willow. They find their kill over onto Moose though, and over here Seneko is just going to be able to walk away after placing that tombstone.
Yeah, really good, important rotation here from Infamous. They really need to kill a T, and yeah, he's playing a little bit aggressive there on Magical. But that's just how you play Dota. You got a lead, and can he actually kill him?
I'm not sure. Oh, well, with the Clockwork being here, yes. If he can get that battery set off like he does.
Yeah, then that means he will die. Easy.
Rip. Pour one out for our boy.
And the Necrophos is absolutely crazy farm. You thought the TA was destroying middle, but somehow he's 1k behind Pepita. My man.
Looking pretty good right here. This bottom lane's been interesting because it feels like they've just kind of been ignoring each other the most that they can, right?
Yeah. And he's got an Axe, got Vanguard now, just pulling all the time, farming neutrals as much as he can. Yeah, this is the TA in a nutshell. You know, he does really well in lane, but he can just get easily ganked and lose that quickly.
Runes are up though. Your favorite time.
Just swapping runes, 2-2 I believe. Feels bad, man. Basically, if you get 4 runes, you auto win. Is I believe how it works.
Well, it's better to have 2 runes than none at all, right?
Yeah. Very cool, and yeah, game is just slowing down a bit now. Just farming. Want to get those daggers up. And here comes the Ancient Stacks where the hero just gets crazy.
No, I know that Schofield spotted out this, yeah. I'm going to try to mess with her a little bit as well. Saw that Tia was stacking for herself. It's actually taken over that mid lane for the levels. Oh, they spot out Tomato here in the top lane. They had the dust. They've got the Bedlam. Cursed Crown. Everything. Huskar's going to jump in. Crystallize wants a little part of this action.
Back. All right.
You
thought he was having a bad game? He's having... yeah, he's having an awful game. The clock is almost more net worth.
I told you, Schofield, this guy's good with this hero. There's going to be the Phoenix. Icarus Dive comes through, has those Fire Spirits. They're going to use that Battery Assault. And hold on to Blizzy a little longer. Hold his hand here in the middle of all that. And the side comes out from Pepita. Cleaned up.
Yeah, we were talking about this. Our clock can just kill the Axe. There's not a lot of support heroes that can go and just kill the Axe. And Axe was able to be bottom and behind the tower because of the Dark Willow helping him. But Dark Willow rotated top now, so should probably not be so manly bottom on the Axe.
I mean, isn't Axe like just one of the manliest heroes out there, though? Like, how else can you play that hero?
Yeah, he is pretty manly.
It's pretty manly. I mean, his name is literally a tool or a weapon, right?
Yeah. Axe of Hell, I believe his name is.
Is that really, or are you just messing with me?
No, he is Axe of Hell. That's why he's red. He's actually a demon.
Okay.
I know lore. Yeah, but we're just going to wait for the dagger timings now. Tiny versus Axe. Who's going to get it first? We've also got level 6 on clock now, so the rotation. They can easily kill T now with just a hook in and a Phoenix as well.
Oh, couldn't get that ward in time. So what does Navi want to do here right now? Because I feel like they're very strong, like in the early mid, right?
Yeah, they're strong. They just want to wait for the Axe to get this dagger, and that's the flaw of clock right there. Missing his skill shot, and the hero can kind of be pretty bad, and you were talking about how good he was. So, Omega Lil, you were saying?
Fight me. Because you'll lose. You'll lose.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We'll find out later. But anyways.
I'm dangerous.
It's what I was talking with, was it Slacks or Kyle? We were talking about Twitch pay-per-view for fights. We'll make that happen. We'll make that happen.
Don't want to mess with me.
No, I don't think so. I think I'll take you down. I can take you down there, buddy.
Anyway,
Back to Dota 2. You see a lot of these heroes coming out from Na'Vi, moving their way down to this bottom tower.
yeah, the race is going on between Axe and Tiny, who's going to get the dagger first, and that's going to mean who's going to put up some more aggression. Looks like Tiny is winning here. Almost has it. And then they're going to have Dagger, Phoenix flying, and the Tiny Dagger. So they can be really aggressive here, and that can make Na'Vi crumble.
Oh dear, Moose, you might be in for some trouble. It does have Egg though, right? And you've got Tomato standing nearby. And they know that they oh yeah, they do have that one sentry down.
Tomato, not again.
There's the Dust. He's in for some trouble here. He's going to try to TP himself out, and they go. They use the Fear Spell. He's going to have to run himself away with that Curse Crown. A lot of damage coming through. Magical going to get another kill.
That is a core Clinks, by the way, in case people were forgetting.
Not sitting pretty right now in the net worth. Looks like Schofield going to be able to push back the Huskar.
What is he doing here?
And they'll follow up with another side. How many sides have we seen out of Pepita now?
That's the third one.
Third one.
And if you do the maths, 15 plus 15 plus 15, that's 45 seconds he added on the death timer, and I'm not sure what the hell he's doing down there. It's a little bit deep, and you'd think that he's strong because he's got armlet and the magic resistance, but they nerfed that long ago. Oh, that's close.
Is Moose going to be okay here? What's that? Battle Hunger is going to TP out. There's that little egg taunt. He's okay.
Scythe is actually an effective tool against Huskar these days because you don't get as much magic resistance as you used to do. Like, you used to be almost magic immune with Huskar. Now it's only plus 50 if you're really low. So maybe a little bit overconfident there.
Just a little, considering he jumped right back in again. But the Dessa does get picked up over on Magical. So this is the guy that I've been watching a lot here on the V. He's been looking pretty good lately. But we do have, oh boy, Schofield runs into the entire team here. They're going to follow up. Where's the egg? There it is, just a little bit further on the other side. It looks good. They dropped it down. And now Schofield, he's still alive. Egg will pop. And they managed to
blink
themselves here. Are they going to go back in?
The jump?
Like there's a jump coming out from Crystallize. He's got his eyes on Pepita, but Pepita, he's so strong. He's going to stay alive. The Sunray, the Ghost Shroud. And Blizzy, he gets the ton off. He's going to be able to draw them back. They're sitting so low, Bulldog. If there's going to be a big old booty landing over there onto the Huskar, they'll get themselves another kill onto Moose. And they're not done yet. They're looking. Can they get Snako? Can they get Chu? I don't know. They're trying real hard here. Tomato
should do it.
Back. There it is, a toss back. Oh no, Snako gets taken down, and they'll take down Willow too.
Yeah, they're just too tanky on the lineup of Infamous. This Necrophos is not going to be dying. And the same with Tiny. Tiny is just one of those natural, like 200,000 health. So yeah, they didn't have any damage. Papier, I mean, Magical doesn't have dagger yet, so he couldn't really get in there and dish out the damage. He's got the Desolator, so yeah, that was a really good tombstone as well. It still didn't matter. It's getting a little bit scary for Na'Vi now.
I don't know. I really appreciated that egg placement, right? Because you had Schofield, he's in the middle of everyone, manages to lay in down those power cogs, separates the fight off, and then with the Phoenix being on the other side of it, makes it so that way they can't actually hit that egg.
Yeah, the egg placement is really important. You can't be too manly, but you don't want to be too unmanly. You got that perfect balance.
What a wordsmith. Exactly, though. Perfectly balanced. Yeah, look at this. Give us a breakdown.
Breakdown. They hit. They're not killing anyone. They don't have any damage. He's going in with Magical here, and they can't go into the egg. There's just a perfect egg here, and no one's dying. Pepita just continuously heal everyone. And here comes the Phoenix heal as well. They're just healing everyone. There's no damage coming out from now. They can't hit anyone.
Just such nice placement to the Fire Spirits. You had the Sunray keeping Necrophos alive. We got another fight though over here. Wow, there's gonna be the tombstone. Look at Tomato just focusing it down, trying to take it out. They use that heal. Oh no, Axe is gonna get scythed by Pepita.
You were saying about this guy?
Yo, all right, look. That's, first of all, how many times has he died? I don't think it was that many.
I haven't seen him hit one hook yet. He even hit the zombies on the top.
He's doing his job. He's doing his job. That toss back though, right over to Tomato. Doesn't even have to hit him, just watches his corpse fall on his head.
We see the strength of Necrophos in these kind of games. He's level 12 or over, and he's got level 2 ult, so that extra 30 seconds on Axe, he should have been spawning now, but he's set for a very long time. The balance of that hero is pretty crazy.
For sure. Tomato, they have that ward over here, but there's no one else down.
He's climbing slowly. He's coming back. He's being pretty hard carried by his team, but he's in the right positions when he needs to be.
support comes out over here on the tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Navi really wants to be ahead at this point, so they can just get those free Roche. If you can get that super early Roche at like 10 or 15 minutes, that means that at 25 minutes, you're going to get Cheese really early and a Refresher Shard at 35 minutes, but it looks like they can't do Roche at all right now because they're behind. That's going to really hurt them.
Yeah, they're trying to make some moves around the map, right? We saw the Axe coming down. He blinked forward, had dust and everything. Look at this. Oh, boy. Look at the back and forth here. Not even, though, in terms of...
Been a lot of Navi games recently. And now they at least they have the TA dagger, so they have follow-ups now for the Axe blink in. So they can actually do some damage.
Yeah, the mobility's been really good coming out from the side of Infamous here with the... even though, you know, my boy Schofield might not have been able to land bunch of hook shots, but
He's missed 3 so far, I
yeah,
believe.
but he's able to do his part in the fights, right? He's able to split them up. He's able to get that battery assault. He's getting these assists.
Yeah.
Don't be such a hater.
It's fun to flame people.
You're supposed to be a good example. You're a figure in this community, Bulldog.
Yeah. Well, most casters can't flame people because they haven't won a TI, but I won a TI. I don't know if people know that. So I actually can flame people.
I had no idea. Zero idea. Never knew that.
That was
Who
like,
were you again?
it was 2 years ago or something, I believe.
Did you play Pro Dota?
Yeah. It was very recently. Something like that. It was not long ago.
Dire are scanning.
Top lane, there's gonna be that Bramble Maze coming out. The heal Yules comes out too. Just gonna buy a little bit more time, but there's a jump forward. They still have their eyes on Crystallize. He's sitting so very low. The follow-up, beautiful egg coming out. They can't do it in time. They take down Senego. We'll be able to finally pop it. Pepita now also gonna get taken down by Magical. This guy's dishing out some serious damage. Schofield now in trouble, uses that hook shot. That one connected, but it only slowed him down a little bit, so. Still Magical on the hunt. Oh, the toss comes out with a tiny little burst of death. There's going to be the buyback coming out right now from the Phoenix. They want to take down Crystallize, and they just aren't able to find that damage just yet. Trying to slow him a little bit, doesn't have that first dive right at this time. TP comes out. They don't have anything to cancel it out. Can he get over in time? No.
That was pretty close. And that Necrophos got 2-shotted by that TA. Obviously, you can't do that before he uses Ghost Shroud. But they just need some patience, and then they can just skadoosh him
That's
and
a
kill him.
technical term?
That is a technical term.
Right, good. Good skadoosh.
You should start using it.
That and oodles, right? That's what Kyle likes to say, is oodles. Oodles and
Kyle? I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
Just some dude. Occasionally cast with him. It's fine. Yeah, look at this, man.
Yeah.
They get the drawback.
Get the Ghost Shroud and can't do anything, and here comes the egg. Really good egg, but they can just kill it. So it's not really a good egg, and boom, bam.
And then skadoosh.
There we go, and now they're doing Roche because there's no egg yet. They really need to kill his Roche, really important.
Now they've got the Flame Spirits, though. They can spot them out.
And they just have like super good Roche as well with the Tombstone and 2 heroes that killed easily.
Ooh, hello. They managed to catch this.
Pepita, a little bit out of position.
Pepita has a Ghost Shroud, but it's going to be done.
Or is he
in a
out of
matter
position?
Seconds. Yeah, they'll turn back around. In comes Whisper. He's got his eyes over on the Crystallize. We'll take him down. Blizzy going to be able to get that dunk off at the last second, though. And now it's just Whisper trying to get himself away. So they lose Pepita again. There's a hook shot coming out, though, from downtown. They should be able to maybe burn down Magical before he gets that kill. Ooh, Schofield's sitting so low. There's going to be a double kill coming out again as they take down Senego. Can they take down Magical again, though? That is the question. Do they have the detection? They don't, unfortunately, but you do see the egg come out. They managed to get the kill over onto Schofield, but they'll take down Magical.
Yeah, and what a hero Tiny is. This is why this hero is banned and picked in the first phase. He just goes insta-gibbing people, and he just stays out of the fight a little bit and blinks in and just kills people over and over.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If Tiny was not around there, he's absolutely carrying the team right now. And again,
Yeah, there's a kill over
the
on...
power of Tiny.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Casually doing 1200 burst, 1400 burst every 12, 14 seconds.
Yeah, no big deal. Blinks out of there. Tombstone gets used.
And it's not very good for Navi, losing that fight, losing Aegis, so they're struggling right now. And we see Tomato, he's back. He is back. He's getting some farm. He's over the 2 other cores, and we've seen every encounter Husker has been dying, and mostly Axe as well, so they're struggling with their farm. And TA, we've seen time and time again, he just falls off late game. Whereas Infamous, their entire lineup doesn't really fall off. Clinks a little bit maybe, but it's still a strong late game. So they have really good answer against Husk as well. All their 3 cores just do so much burst damage. So this Husker is not going to be that effective this game, even though it was the last pick.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what turned the tide right on the panel, was seeing the Huskar get picked very last.
Yeah.
They're like, not sure about that. I think Fogg even made a face. But yeah, this Tiny proven to be a big problem. I think we've seen Whisper play this a couple times now in the last couple tournaments that we've seen.
Can they get him? Do you want to jump?
He does, but he
Wrong.
misses.
He's going off 4 staff. That's obviously for the clock, but he kind of needs blade mail as well. There's really good. I guess the Clinks will just kill himself.
So this is my concern with Infamous, and you see this a lot actually in the South American region, where they'll do really, really well during laning, start to take these really good fights, but then they kind of just stop their momentum.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this is not the case this time and that they keep applying pressure. And it does feel like they are doing a bit more, because I know another thing, I forget, was it Kyle or Fogg who mentioned it? Tomato sometimes will just back off and he'll just kind of keep going with farming because he's feeling confident, but he should really be making those moves around the map. What do you think? Whoa, whoa, yeah,
Hold
all
up.
right. Yeah, that
Can
could
they
be a
burst
very
him?
dead bird. Yep. Ooh, and Whisper finds himself a kill, though, over here onto the Dark Willow.
Yeah, the burst from him. But yeah, as you were saying, it's really just the definition of a tier 2 team and tier 1. What the difference is it's very easy to do well in the laning stage because there's not that many things going on. But as soon as mid game enters, there's just the map opens up. There's more things to do, and that's really where these slightly weaker teams show up, and they don't really know what to do on the map, whereas these stronger teams will just play better and outplay the enemy team. So that's, you know, why a team like Infamous can just throw away a game, the mid game.
Oh, there goes Schofield. Tried to get out of that, wasn't quite able to. So if you're... Ooh, Whisper finds us an echo, but there's also Magical here. The toss comes out. He's going to be able to get that kill. They'll follow up with the Scythe. They don't quite have enough damage here. Nice Fear Spell coming out here from the Dark Willow. Blizzy looking for that opening. He finds it. There's a Curse Ground too. Magical going to go through on a little bit of damage. We'll get the kill over onto Whisper. Can they get the kill?
Zombies!
Body blocks coming out here. Oh my goodness. Pepita is trying to get himself out. He's going to get taken down.
All right, Tiny getting a little bit...
Run, Spooter. Run, Spooter.
Does that actually kill it? Surely that
I don't think
kill
so.
it.
I don't think so. But it's spooky, right? It's a Spooter and a skull chasing through the dire woods. Just for Halloween.
It's a nice Spooter as well.
That's a pretty cute Spooter. I don't like Spooters, but look at that little guy.
Are you sure that's a spider, though? It could be...
I mean, it's got wings. It's clearly not an actual spider. What do you think it is?
A crab?
It's not a crab. There's no way
Jesus,
that's
that was close.
Someday, though, we all run from death, but it comes for us eventually.
To fly, you need the wings. So how is the skull flying? This makes no sense.
It's a game of magic. Magic and science and a little midget with a gun. I wouldn't look too into it.
The hook
shot. They find themselves
it's
magical.
It's that BKB, though. That was the worst timing to hook in.
Oof.
Just got the hook at a BKB.
We need some blade mail on this clockwork, I think. What is this still flying through? All right, well, Whisper takes down. I'm sorry. Whisper takes down Dark Willow. Tomato on the hunt, keeping his eyes over here on Crystallize. Look at this. Man, he's still... Are they ever actually going to call their courier, or are they just going to fly him around the map to make sure he stays alive? Oh, the dust gets used.
Oh, X.
Land over here. There's going to be the trap. Ah, there it is. Finally hits that Spooter. What a thrilling chase.
Yeah.
Through the dire woods.
I wish it died.
Wow.
I wanted to see it die and suffer.
That is that's pretty dark. Learning a lot about you today.
I enjoy to see it suffer.
All right, we got an edgelord over here, guys. All right, so we do see that Magical is sitting at the top net worth, 14,000 here, 11 over on Necrophos, and 10 on the Clinks. Also pretty much tied up there with Whisper on his Tiny. So they're making some moves. They do have some sentries placed down, but they're all smoked up.
Yeah, and the Necrophos going for the axe. We don't see that often anymore because it's got nerfed quite a lot. It doesn't increase the damage anymore, and it just decreases the cooldown, and I'm not a huge fan of it, personally. I think you can just go some other item that has more impact. But yeah, Tiny is just picking off heroes all the time. This is so frustrating. If you ever play against a Tiny that's doing well, if you're ever alone as support, you just die. So you gotta play really well. Our True has been picked off like 2 or 3 times now, so his positioning is gonna be really important.
And it was even behind like the tier 2 tower. It wasn't that he was getting a little bit too cheeky and wandering off into no man's land here. It's just Whisper's been able to be very mobile. He has the Shadow Blade and the Blink. So anything he sees, he can basically take as long as there's not a billion heroes around him. But it's like top tower getting pressured pretty hard here. They do have plenty of vision coming out here from the Dire.
They're confident, got BKB on TA, which is really big here.
All right, there goes Seneko. He wants to open up all with K following with that Bramble Maze. Jump forward though, coming out from Whisper is going to be able to blow up Seneko very quickly. Egg comes out. There's Seneko. He just places it just perfectly. They got to protect this egg though. Can they do it? No, it's going to pop. They're all going to get present to place. Scythe comes through. They're going to get a kill on Blizzy, and now it looks like Magical might be able to find a kill here onto Moose. Will be able to do it. Has to pop his BKB though to get away. Oh,
they actually didn't get the egg?
Look at that.
I thought they got it.
It was very close.
Am I blind?
Close.
They actually got egg off. Okay, so that really just lost them the fight. That was amazing cogs by Schofield. An amazing player, as you said.
Oh my God, you're doing the grand to me here. Not like this. Oh, Tomato. Yules comes out. Chu places down that Bramble Maze. That's a lot of damage, but we'll just back off. Well, Schofield, he's not done. Now he is.
Done.
Now he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the Pain Gaming versus Open AI, and I was super excited at TI, right? Sat with Grant, and he's like, they're gonna get slaughtered. You know, there's no way that they can win this. And then they started doing really well, right? And he's like, I told you, Moxie, why don't you believe in your boys? I was like, I'm going to kill you. I'm actually going to kill you. Oh, and Whisper, like we said, you cannot be alone here on this map.
Yeah,
the big scary rock man.
So many times right now. It's pretty annoying, and they really need that BKB on Husker. He can't really fight at all. Without that, he'd just get bursted. As we talked about, the Necrophos ult just kills him. Like, it's not the same. If Husker is 40%, you just ult him, he's going to take tons of damage.
Oh, call comes out that they do manage to find themselves Schofield. He was trying to do some
little bit
scouting,
out of position,
but eventually gets scouted.
Movement
himself.
speed.
Moves. Ooh, no. Oh, there comes Whisper though. He's got his eyes over here onto TA. Nice Fear Spell coming through, and they'll get that jump over onto Pepita. Nice call coming out from Blizzy. This is looking really, really good right now for Navi. They're going to get a double kill over on their Axe and take down the
Jeez, and that's Roche as well. That's an amazing call. It's winning that the fight, and that is a free Roche now as well. That's exactly what they needed. That's a cheese on Husker. That's going to be just great for him. And yeah, what a player. That's Blitzy, isn't it?
That's Blizz. Blizzy over there.
Blizz?
Yep.
Blitzy?
Blizzy, not Blitzy. That's like a teenage girl nickname.
Teenage girls.
That was so creepy. Oh my God.
I mean, the older, like 19 is a teen.
Oh, get me out. Yeah, look at that look. Oh, so close. Oh, Moose God.
Yeah, that's
There's the
done.
Scythe. There's the hit over onto Blizzy. Magical pops that BKB.
Yeah, obviously the Husker needs a BKB, but not if you got Aegis.
I'm actually surprised that Tomato didn't continue split pushing a little bit.
They didn't even give it to him. They just gives him the cheese. Not sure about that, but the cheese will help him a lot. He's just, is he actually sending the BKB? He's got the Ograx. All right,
yep.
Got the BKB. Yeah, they're really strong right now. And Soneko closing into that level 15. Again, Infamous doesn't have the greatest egg or tombstone killers. So if he just goes in the line or front line and just lets himself die, those two tombstones is just gonna be winning the fight.
Yeah, they just picked up that Spirit Vessel as well over on Schofield, so that'll be pretty good for the Huskar, except for the fact that he does have himself a BKB now, so things gonna get a little bit more difficult, especially because they really rely on, you know, whether the Phoenix is jumping in there or someone kind of being the frontliner, and a lot of times it's the Clockwork, right, who's trying to separate using those cogs, and then Whisper being very patient, waiting for them to group up, trying to cut down those cogs or whatnot. Moose is most likely dead here. See a liver? Are you a liver, Moose? No, you're dead. You are dead. Crystallize will happily take that. BKB getting picked up for Tomato. But like I said, they split up these fights, and then Whisper waits very patiently, waiting for them all to kind of group up, jumps in with a nice avalanche, and then, you know.
Yep.
Looks pretty good, but again, with those BKBs, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, they got their timing right now, so they definitely want to force the issue, especially with the Aegis and the cheese. So going top should be their next objective. Get all the towers. The high ground push is always scary, but Infamous, they don't have the greatest defense, but it's always scary to go high ground. And yeah, Navi doesn't really have anyone that can safely go hit the tower. You can just get tossed in, and doesn't matter if you got a Aegis, you're just out of position and you're kind of screwed.
I think you've got this all-in sort of strat, is that you know Magical's got that Deso going to be able to hit the tower, most likely going to get tossed in, probably that Aegis is going to get used up during that time period, but the rest of your team, now you've got the BKB over on Huskar, you're feeling maybe a little bit more confident to follow in, or just allow them to really use everything in the kitchen sink over onto Magical, and then once that Aegis is gone, wait for that perfect positioning as they wait for him to respawn and have your Axe maybe jump in.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, just get this tower and then proceed to go bottom and get all the runes. You want to secure all the runes right now because you can't really push high ground. And you're stronger, so just TP 3 heroes bottom, or do you actually want to go high ground?
And they're going. What's the how's the other tower doing? Because they're working on it. Yeah, they take it down. They do get a tier 2 in the process, so trade for a tier 2, tier 2. And look at Whisper. He's trying to do a little bit of split pushing. Probably not the best idea.
It's a tiny. He's going. It's that the tower's almost dead already. That's Tony for you. Oh, hold up.
They use the tombstone on this as
Hold
well.
up.
Oh, then comes Blizzy. They try to cut him off. Nice call coming through. We'll be able to get a couple of these nice helixes. The toss comes back. Oh, they take out Blizzy. Whisper is still alive. In comes Tomato. He's got the
Where the cores
BKB.
at?
Can they get him down in time? No, but they do end up losing their tiny, but they take a tower too.
The runes Tomato. Not like this. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Should start a PSA campaign. Do you know where your runes are?
Yeah. They're not pretending. But they got the top at least, so it's all good. And yeah, the clock is itemizing really well here. He's got the vessel, which is great against Huskar, but a little bit late because Huskar got BKB right now.
Get an Aeon disc.
Oh, and Chu, he's got it. He's got the Aeon disc. Tiny, so bait. You want to combo me? Wrong. Can't do it anymore.
I mean, he can. He just can't kill him immediately.
That's right.
All right. Oh, the jump forward coming out for Magical. Yules again. Throwing down. Will be able to grab the Phoenix, but he's also Yule to jump forward, though. Crystallize will get that kill. He's got to be a little careful. Sitting a bit low, taking these tower shots. The buyback's going to come out from the Phoenix, though. Ghost Shrug gets popped over onto Pepita, and this Desolator is just doing a lot of damage here on this tower right now. I don't think they can really go in without Whisper.
Tombstone, they got 2 Tombstone now. They're so hard to fight for Infamous to go into this. None of the heroes can really hit that.
Thank you.
Snako knows.
They're leaving. Aegis?
He's the last. He's fine. Kill me then. Here's another Tombstone.
Yep, another Tombstone down.
Here, having an extra 200 gold. The zombies.
Just everywhere. Oh, moose. They like that bird booty.
Yeah, it's really nice when you have supports that really, yeah, like you can have one kind of support where you have Lich at this moment and, you know, he does like nothing, or you can have an Undying that literally is one of the strongest team fighters for your team and just wins you the team fight because the 2 Tombstones will just win. So it's pretty nice to have an Undying, even though he's lowest net worth, he's probably the highest impact support hero now, honest. So, pretty good hero.
Super popular.
If you don't have that counter to the Tombstone, it's pretty annoying.
And we got another Aeon disc picked up here. Pepita does not want to get murdered before he can get some of these sides off. Yeah. And a Nullifier. Oh, boy.
I don't know if those long fights will help for Infamous, because the zombie build-up, I mean, it depends if he puts good Tombstone as well.
I mean, they were able to burst him down in a lot of those earlier fights, right? Whisper found that opening, just totally took him out of the fight before he could do much.
He's a little bit out of position now. He's all alone.
Yeah.
Pepita.
We'll pop that Aeon disc and the Nullifier. It doesn't matter. Magical is dominating. I don't know about this, Whisper.
Blitzy has absolutely been destroying with those axe calls.
Oh, they smoke. Smoke on smoke action.
Oh. Infamous definitely do not want to fight right now. They're going to get slaughtered. They don't want to fight without their strongest hero, but okay.
Yep, they decide to fight anyways, and Tomato now is more than likely dead. They drop that tombstone back line here. Whisper trying to get himself away. They had some nice cogs. Egg will come through as well, but there's no one to distract from it. They're going to be able to just chop it down as quickly as possible. Tomato is going to have to run. The Phoenix is going to have to be that sacrificial lamb. He even pops the BKB to get out.
Wait, what? They wanted to fight? 4 versus 5? I don't know if they saw the smoke or not, because it was nighttime, but... Yeah.
I don't know why they took that fight.
They were in high ground, so they were like expecting someone to go up there. Guess they didn't see the entire team, and now the high ground, and they got very strong heroes here. No tombstone, so you really want to play around this tombstone. And tombstone will win you the game.
Oh, the jump forward though comes out from Whisper. Can they burst him down fast enough? They've got the Spirit Vessel over here. Nice call coming out from Blizzy. They'll follow up with the jump from the Huskar. And there's gonna be the Scythe. A little bit of health though coming out at the last second will prevent him from falling. And he's gonna go eat the cheese. Pepita now in for some troubles. Got the Ghost Shroud. Oh, look at all this damage coming out from Tomato. He'll take him down. Now Blizzy on the run. Saneko will finally fall, drop another tombstone, but the hook shot comes through. It is true aim, and Blizzy will get taken down by Tomato. So very expensive with the buybacks, but they do manage to clean up the kill fight with the fights.
Yeah, honestly, that's really sloppy by Na'Vi. You really see the importance of Tombstone here. If they have 2 Tombstone, that fight will not happen this way. So going to push bottom when people are fairly low and you don't have Tombstones, can you not just wait for a double Tombstone and then kill them?
Well, I think they did a good job with trying to separate the Undying, because if you watched, Undying was going towards the middle lane while everyone else was running through the bottom. So they managed to split off, got that kill over on the Undying, and you have this other Tombstone, but it doesn't matter because there's like no one over there. They're chasing after your cores and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have the Tombstone ready, and he could have just like been in the middle of the fight. He really needs to be in the middle of the fight and just like let them kill him, cast his spells, and if they like strafe on Clinks and kill the Undying, he's very happy for that. So. He just wants to die.
It's been a very emo cast today. You talking about pain and suffering and dying, and now we've got the Undying who just wants to die, but he's undying. An interesting day.
I like it.
Of course you do.
The Roche here, that's... Surely Na'Vi will not let them give it for free. They don't know.
Well, it's looking pretty good. They got a double damage on Tomato. They do have Egg up and running, yeah.
It's really well played by Infamous.
Oh, there's the toss back.
Double Tombstone.
Double Tombstone. They've got the heal coming out on Whisper, and they get him out. There's the other Tombstone drop, though. The follow-up with the Egg. The BKBs are out in mass force. Pepita trying to get them out, but
not going anywhere. That's a lot of damage.
Out. Oh,
and
boy.
Here you go.
Ah, there's the Nullifier. So they get the Roche, they get the Aegis, but they're going to lose it right here, right now.
Fight with the Tombstone, and you win. The opponents cannot move. They cannot kill these Tombstones. To commit on the Tombstones, they will die. They don't commit, they will die. They just need to make sure, Infamous needs to make sure that they don't fight around those Tombstones.
This is a disaster for Infamous.
No buybacks. And
no buybacks.
This is a lot of physical damage on Na'Vi. They hit really fast. They can just end it.
They can. They can absolutely just end it. One fight, man. Tomato got to go back here.
Infamous thought they were doing good there. They had
I mean, they were doing good.
They had Refresher Shard.
But
they're like, yeah. Yeah. We got Roche, guys. It doesn't matter. Whoops.
So, boy. All right. Bye, Tomato.
Yeah. They tried their best. Infamous looked pretty good.
He buys back.
Times, but
why not? Why not? Why not try? Oh, the Egg comes through. Aeon just comes out. They've got that Egg.
Okay.
Everything
they're doing it.
Though, but if they still take down Tomato, they'll take down the Egg. And there's the GG.
Na'Vi looking a little bit up and down for throughout the game, but literally the game comes down to Tombstones. If you play against Undying, you don't have a counter, you're gonna struggle real bad. So next time, they picked Undying pretty early, so you know, a classic counter is PL, just insta-kill those Tombstone. Yeah, just any hero that does something.
You know, it was unfortunate because it definitely felt like that was within grasp for Infamous, but all it takes in Dota, right, is one bad team fight, and it usually happens around that Roche bit, unfortunately. So, you know, it slipped out of their hands, and Na'Vi was able to do it.
Yeah, looked pretty even, though, throughout most of the game. So the next game will be probably pretty good.
When do you think we're going to get a full 3-game series out of these guys, you think?
No, Na'Vi's too strong. Too strong.
Too strong? You don't think so? No. All right. All right. Well, we're going to send it back over to the desk and see what they thought. For the break. Sorry, we're going to go to a break.